Welcome back, Mouseketeers. I am Christina Kay, a little under the weather today and in a Disney depression because I just got back from Disneyland. This was hands down one of my favorite trips. I got to go with my family and my best friend who had never been before. It was awesome getting to share all the magic with her. We even got to go to the Walt Disney Studios, and I know I said a couple of merch hauls back that I would never get to see it in my lifetime, but I did. It was amazing. I have pictures on my Instagram, pictures of the whole entire trip because it was just amazing. And that's where I do a lot of recaps and updates too. So that is below. Give me a follow. Have lots of pixie dust there and lots to share with you today. I hadn't been to Disneyland in almost 2 years, so I definitely made up for it this trip with merchandise. The first thing we're going to start with is the ears that I'm wearing today. They just went great with my Chip 'n Dale shirt, so I had to wear them. The Halloween candy corn ears. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like they're making the ears a little bit more comfortable. We've come a long way since the first rose gold ones that always give me a headache, but these have been great. The bow is hard on these, the candy corn. I am loving it. So naturally, I had to get this to go along with it, which was very difficult to find. I hear in Walt Disney World, they're everywhere, but Disneyland was a little bit harder to come across, and that is the Halloween spirit jersey. It is glittery, like look at that. You're ready for a good time with that. It's got a pumpkin and the candy corn writing in the front with the Disneyland D, and on the back, of course, it has a Disneyland again in the candy corn writing with a little Mickey pumpkin. I'm a huge Christmas person. I do like Halloween, but a lot of times the Halloween stuff's a little too, I don't know if I want to say like morbid, but just not like bubbly enough for me. So the fact that this was like sparkly and the candy corn, I love this. And I tend to go, I feel for September trips, tend to go more towards Disneyland because with the hurricanes we have not had a great track record in Disney World, so I figured I probably will be back for another Disneyland September or October trip, so had to have this. But like I said, very hard to find my size. Here in Disney World it's a lot easier. I don't know if that's the trend with Disneyland versus Disney World. If you know about that, I would love to hear about that, so please comment below. Want more spirit jerseys? Good, because I bought more. The next one, I wasn't sure if I was going to get or not. I was wondering how it was going to look. Online, I was like, I don't know how I feel about the stripe on it. I had the ears. I fell in love with it, and this may be my favorite spirit jersey that I have, actually. It is the Imagination pink. Look at that silver detail on it. The stripe is actually very soft on the side. The pink is just beautiful, and I love that pop of silver on the back. So awesome. I wore this in the park. One of the nights it was chilly and it was perfect. I will say with this particular one, and there was another one, oh, I'm gonna get to that one next. They ran a little bit smaller. I don't know if that's gonna be a thing now. Normally I wear small in spirit jerseys, but I had to actually return the small in this one and get a medium because I don't know if it's the stripe or what it was, but it was just not working well for me. But I love, love, love this one, and it may be one of my favorite spirit jerseys. It's like really hard to tell with releases if they're gonna fly to the park that day and sell out or they're gonna stick around for a while. This one, just based on the love it was getting online, I was nervous, and I've never been to the park the day they released something before, so especially in Disneyland, so I didn't know how it was gonna go. And I've heard horror stories. I've heard good stories. I've also heard bad stories. And we saw them do like an annual pass holder release like a couple of days before it was going to get released in the park. And it was a mob scene, and I think they sold out that night. So we were nervous. We were going to get ready to wake up the day it was coming out like early, get to the park at 7 a.m. to get this. We didn't have to. It looks like in Disneyland they got released like 2 days early. So we were able to find it, and that is the Arendelle Aqua. This is such a beautiful color, very different. This, I don't know if you can tell in the camera too, it is sparkly, like this material is actually sparkly aside from the lettering. Beautiful color. Can you see the sparkles on that? It's so slight, it's not like the Halloween one, but I absolutely love, love, love it. And naturally, when you get the spirit jersey, you have to get the Arendelle Aqua ears. These are also super comfortable. They went with so much. I am loving this. They're not just aqua, they have like flecks of silver in there too. Do you see that? It's beautiful. Oh, what happened to the bow? These may be one of my new favorite pairs. And then you don't stop there. No. They had a lot of shirts that went with it too, and I really liked this one. It's got the Arendelle Aqua in the back, the silver Mickey here, and Disneyland. And then I have one more thing for Arendelle Aqua. I mean, they had so much that came out, but I didn't want to go too crazy, but this seemed appropriate. Is the Alex and Ani. It's the ear of the Arendelle Aqua ears. Got this from my best friend too, to commemorate how we were going crazy over it, and then there it was, just staring at us in the Disneyland hotel. Which, actually, this is not Arendelle Aqua, but I got this when I got all this stuff as well. It was just pretty fitting because we found this all at the Disneyland hotel. It's a magnet. It looks like almost like the Arendelle Aqua in the back, but do you see how cute these characters look? I mean, Goofy just, he can pull off anything. This is the first hotel I ever stayed at. I went to Disneyland by myself the first time, and I stayed at the Disneyland hotel, so it's a good little memento. Okay, I still have another Spirit jersey. I have problems, you guys. This one I got in Tomorrowland. First of all, I love the gray on it. Star Wars. Subtle yet effective. The back was like calling my name. I had seen this on Instagram. Ugh. So cute. And this one I got in my regular size as well, the small, because it ran like the old ones do, and it's got that old kind of feel to it, unlike, actually all three of those have a different feel, so I don't know if this is a new thing for Spirit jerseys, but here we go. And actually I did get one more Spirit jersey. I didn't get it in Disneyland, I got it at the WB lot, and it's Gilmore Girls, and it says Stars Hollow on the back. They had a lot at the WB Studios. They had like a WB Studios one. They had Friends, Central Perk, but the Gilmore Girls one, when do you ever see like Gilmore Girls merch anymore? This, I totally bought the wrong size. It's too big, but I'm gonna see if I can shrink it. I think it's really cute. It's DuckTales. I have a lot of retro Disney Afternoon. As you can tell from my Chip and Dale shirt, I love Disney Afternoon, and the DuckTales one, I don't think I had a DuckTales shirt. I had Darkwing, but I didn't have a DuckTales shirt. So the fact that it had Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and had, woo, I just had to get that, and I loved the red color, but I totally got a size too big. By the way, the shirt that I'm wearing today, if you want to see the merch haul that was in, I'll link that below, and actually right now at the Disney store you can get this for $1.99. A lot of their older shirts, if they're still available, I don't know what sizes they have, but they were $1.99, so tip. Okay, I have a bunch of little things here. The first, every time we go to Disneyland, I try to get a postcard from the Wonderland galleries. I frame them, I use them as art. This one was so Disneyland to me, and I'm absolutely obsessed with this. The characters are actually, I'm going to zoom in. There's Dumbo, we have the Matterhorn with Peter Pan, the characters are on the monorail. By the way, that is not the monorail from Disneyland, that's the one from Walt Disney World currently, so I'm not sure where that came from. The characters are on the Skyway, R.I.P. And you've got the mermaids from the Mermaid Lagoon, you've got Pinocchio on 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. This was amazing, and these are $4.99, but they're beautiful pieces of art. I absolutely love this. They did a great job. I can't wait to figure out where I'm going to put this. And the fact that Goofy is on a monorail, oh, my heart right there. I got two more Alex and Ani's. I have a problem this trip. The first was, I hadn't been there, I guess, since they released the new Disneyland castle. So we have Sleeping Beauty's castle in silver. I have Cinderella's like this. I kind of regret not getting the Mickey's Fun Wheel face, which is now the Pixar Pal Around, because that was the first time I've done it. I conquered my fear of going on it, and I didn't get it. I think we went on it the last day, and at that point I was like, no more shopping. No more shopping. I know, it's so out of character for me. This was something I saw online that I was like, have to get it. It's the Little Mermaid VHS cut case. Can you see that? And then it's also got the back of the case as well. Clearly I don't know how to direct things into the camera today. I took Dayquil and I think it's like messing with me. I've teased this for a while, probably since my first merch haul. Actually, yeah, since my first merchandise haul. I'm making a denim jacket with patches. I'm just trying to get all the patches, see what I want to do, and I have a Chip and Dale patch. I mean, they're so stinking cute. Obviously, I love Chip and Dale, but this was something that I had never seen before and wanted to get before it sold out, because the patches are really popular in Disney, like really popular. Speaking of popular, Starbucks. I had to get the Disneyland Park Starbucks mug. We've got Mickey as a Dapper Dan, we've got Mr. Toad, the Matterhorn, we've got Sleeping Beauty's castle, Splash Mountain, the Tiki God. It's a Small World. What am I missing? Oh, like the little tables from the Jolly Holiday Bakery. Ugh, teacups, the monorail. Absolutely loved the coloring, loved the print. Had to get this. We ate at Goofy's Kitchen while we were there, so you get a button at the Disneyland buffets with Goofy, my man. Love him. Wore that proud around the parks. It's basically like Chef Mickey's, but Goofy. The food is a little different. They're known for their like breakfast pizzas there, but still, it was a great time. And then this was like one of those whim purchases that you get at the register. Like, they know their product placement very well. So you get 3, and I think it was like a cheaper price when you bought 3. So, wait, no, 4. Yep, I do have 4. You got Goofy, naturally. I wear these kind of buttons a lot. Actually, I went to see Wicked yesterday, and I wore my Wicked ones. This is one of my favorite quotes ever from Walt Disney. If you can dream it, you can do it. Talked about how much I love these guys, Chip and Dale. And then, one of the biggest loves of my life, the Mickey waffle. Oh yeah. Actually, that would be cute with my outfit today. The very first thing I bought is something I think a couple of hauls ago I said, I may buy this if I see it. Well, lucky for me, my backpack that I actually had a couple of hauls ago, it's the Mickey one I got gift with purchase from the Disney store. The zippers were like, kept opening on it. Something was wrong with the backpack, so I had to buy a new backpack. Had to. And this was the one that was calling my name. The Tiki Room. I really like that there's these guys on the side for your water bottles. I love the colors of it. It's very vibrant. It fit everything. Very good quality backpack. I will definitely be using it on upcoming trips. Very happy with the purchase. Then, of course, I had to get a 2019 photo album. I don't know how I'm going to fit 200 pictures. We did one of those group share things, and 3 of us alone had over 3,000 photos. My last trip to Walt Disney World, I bought a Loungefly backpack, my first one. I love the print. Used it in the park this time, and I'm a big backpack person, but when it was so hot out, you don't want to be using the big backpack. I was able to put a water bottle, my wallet, my glucose kicks, I am type 1 diabetic, like chapstick, my phone, all that stuff in the backpack very comfortably. I even had a Spirit jersey in it a couple of days, rolled up in a little bag. So I was able to fit everything, so if I can do it, I feel like anybody can do it, and I really loved it. And I happened to get the wallet while I was in Disneyland. I said only if it had the right pattern. Peter Pan's Flight, Goofy, nailed it. Cinderella's Castle's on this one. I'm surprised I don't have a Disneyland one. But we also have Dumbo. We have the dog from Pirates of the Caribbean, which their pirates is so awesome. And then on the back we have my man, Big Al, Goofy again. Oh, absolutely loved it. Great wallet too. I love the inside of this. I feel like it's going to be very useful. And it's got what really was the selling point for me, because I do have the Mickey Mouse Club Loungefly that I use every day. But this one had the wristlet. So a lot of times when I'm going like on a quick Target run, or if I'm getting lunch at work, this is great to have so you don't take your whole bag. So that was a lot. That was a lot of stuff, and there's a lot more to come. Guys, I have serious problems. I have a huge haul in front of me for the parks, Disney Store, H&M, and more. We will get to that in 2 weeks, because next week's all about Comic-Con. We're going to do a Comic-Con recap, and if I do decide to buy stuff, a merch haul next Monday. I'm going at the end of the week, definitely Friday, Saturday. Haven't decided yet about Sunday, because I do have Phil Collins Sunday night. If you're going to Comic-Con, let me know what you're up to. I'd love to say hi, but until then, I gotta go put all this stuff away and go to work. I'm Christina K. Have a Disney day.